Yeah. I gotta bring up the Invisible Man T-shirt a little bit and let y'all see this. Okay. Hey, I didn't want to tilt this monitor down too far, so here we go. Though you can see it, right? I see you. I see you. I see you. Great morning, everybody. How you doing? Just getting myself a little bit situated because, again, there's busy challenges and things. So just bear with me. Okay? I'm on my way. And okay. All right. What's going on, everybody? Great morning. How's it going? Okay, I'm working on a different side, so it's just a little bit, the logistics are a little bit different, but it's still me, it's still Mitch, and it's still you. What's going on, everybody? How are you? How are you? How are you? Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Hope you can. Hey, hey. Thank you so much. I'm glad you're loving the music. Welcome, Strong Island. Awesome to see you in the house. Thank you. We're going to get ready to get started. Going to hop over to Facebook real quickly and see if we can do this without too much of a concern. Let's see if we can get in on some of this action here. Hello, can you hear me? Yeah. Okay, great stuff. And I see you. I see you. I see you. Welcome, welcome, Facebook. Welcome, Instagram. Welcome, YouTube. Good to have you all here. So, again, I'm just kind of hopping around just a little bit, and we're going to go in for the action because I've got some things that are kind of, like I said, just a little on the other side now because I'm working from the right side. So, I have to do certain things, and we're going to try to figure out what's going on over here with our communications here. Oh, I see what's going on. All right. All right. So here's going to be one of these rare moments. Hey, welcome, Florida. Hold on for a second, please. We need more power. It's never a dull moment here on the Mitrace podcast. I need, I don't really need it. I was going to say I need set people, but we are set people. We all are set people. All right. So let's get started. Welcome to the Mitch Race podcast. I am Mitch Race, and I help middle-aged, seasoned professional men, younger males as well, um, who are distracted, unclear, and don't know their value, gain purpose, gain vision, eliminate those distractions so they can become the best versions of themselves. You'll gain some vision, and you become the best version of yourselves while earning your desired high-level income to match your image. And that's who I am. That's what I do. I'm an image strategist. I pretty much help people uh, figure out what's going on the outside and on the inside of them, um, find out what's hindering them from next level greatness in their self-image and their self-esteem and their self-value, um, and all of those things, and their productivity even, and move them forward to the next level of greatness. So that's what I do. That's who I am. Welcome and good morning from Florida. We're going to go right into it because I feel like I've actually eaten up uh, some time, and I've not wanted to do that. So and this is a very pretty valuable topic. They all are, but this really, really, truly is. Um, at today's table here at the Mitch Race podcast, we've got self doubt, and we're going to talk about it right at the table. So if you feel like you can't trust yourself, who can you trust? Who can you trust if you cannot trust yourself? And the reason why I ask you that is because we're willing to trust all kinds of people with a variety of valuable things. Can we agree on that? Our money, our time, our heart, our loved ones, our visions, our hopes, our dreams. Um, we trust medical professionals with our bodies. We really do. And but when it comes to ourselves, many of us tend to doubt ourselves. We doubt our capabilities, things that we can do. Even when we've done them before, we still doubt them. We doubt our skills. We doubt our creativity. And it's very important if or when you broken trust with yourself to reestablish that portion of the relationship and give yourself another shot. Give yourself grace. Forgive yourself. Build with you again. And and if it sounds personal, that's because it is. And literally it is. It's you versus you. And I'm going to share some things with you because self-doubt was one of my biggest challenges at the time a few years ago in my own story, which goes back to October 17th, 2021, at a hotel room in Vegas during a business conference. It was early one morning, and I realized that looking in the mirror one morning, I got up and looked, and I said, "Wow!" I says, I needed to make some changes at that time. This was really having, I was having an image crisis. It was what was happening. And it had slowly developed over the course of time since my mom had passed. My mom passed in 2020, what was the year before that, in March. And and that left kind of like a space. So between that time of my mom's passing and being in Vegas in 2021, um, a lot happens over the course of time. In that space and time for me, a lot had happened. My life was literally in 10,000 places, and I had more distractions. And there was some good business things going on, but the distractions, listen, let me tell you. So going back to that mirror, I didn't recognize myself. That morning, I looked tired. I lacked energy. I lacked that pop. You know how you know yourself. You know when you have it when you don't. Well, I lacked that spark. So I made a decision that even though I didn't have a plan and I didn't like what I saw at that point in time, obviously, um, I didn't have a plan. That is, um, but I did decide that I was going to move forward. So anyway, when I got back to New York, I got invited to join a challenge, and I implemented some really great changes as a result of joining that challenge. And I'm glad that I did. It was with D. Walker and his community he was building at the time. And I made some changes in my exercise. I made some changes in my nutrition. Made some changes in my spirit. But there was a lot to unpack in my personal life and relationships and just financials, um, mindset, any number of things was going on. And it had come to a point where all of that good stuff that was going on was actually going towards burnout. I was headed towards burnout. And I was left with a very different mindset about what I really wanted, and I started settling for where I was at. And I had this scarcity mindset had actually um, come about, and it created some self investment thinking issues for me. That is the best way I can put that. If you can relate, please put that in. If you're finding value in this, please, by all means. My self confidence certainly was challenged, and my self esteem and how I felt about myself at times was up and down. It was very much roller coaster like. And that's when my present day mentor, Mr. G. Walker, opened the door for another opportunity. I guess he knew because God spoke to him, and Darren encouraged me to quote unquote throw my heart over the bar just one more time. I mean, really, he encouraged me to do it just one more time because I was not confident. I was a very different person than the person that you're actually seeing here now. I guarantee you that. I had self doubt, and I probably had a good, healthy amount of it. It wasn't that I was negative. It's just that I had a good, healthy amount of self doubt, and I had really had developed issues over the time. But it came apparent after making a bunch of excuses and saying no. And I'm not saying it was easy, but I am saying that it was worth it to say yes. It was really, really worth it to say yes, to trust someone, to trust something, myself. I was worth it. And so here I am. And it's crazy. I'm telling you, it's crazy. Yeah, really, really. Welcome, D. Walker. Great to see you. Welcome, Covington, Georgia. Great to see you. And welcome, Florida. But it was really crazy. And welcome, DC. But here I am. Here I am. Self doubt, confidence issues, trust issues notwithstanding, some low value issues in a high value suit at that time. Now walking in my calling, serving. So my life is very different from that Vegas hotel, very different from that hotel room mirror. And I get to share some things that I've overcome. And now I'm thriving and helping, inspiring, and championing people all over the world. And I get to be here with you. So let's go. Let's go. Today on the Mitch Race podcast, we're going to be talking about 7 dangers of self doubt. 7 dangers of self doubt. And you've heard my story already. So if you've got any doubt about that, and if you got self doubt after that, man, boy, are you in for a treat. Let's talk about self doubt. Self doubt is characterized by uncertainty and lack of confidence. It can negatively impact various aspects of life. 7 dangers of self doubt include hindering personal growth, impacting self esteem and confidence, leading to procrastination. I've experienced that. Worsen anxiety and depression, creating social isolation. That wasn't one of mine, but certainly that is one of those 7 dangers, creating social isolation, and one of the enemy's greatest tools. Divide and conquer. Get you alone. Get you not believing in the power of community. Get you to yourself, and making you figure out and making you think that you can actually solve all of your problems all by yourself. That's just not the way that it works in life, to be honest with you. Hindering career advancement. Yeah, that's a biggie. And contributing to poor decision making. It did, and it does. And think about this for a second, because we were talking about self doubt, and I'm telling and relating this to my story. It contributes to poor decision making. So if I had made the decision not to do that, we would not be having this conversation at all. I would not be walking my calling. Many, many people all over this planet are not going to be helped as a result of that. And that's why it's so important to really kind of hone in on these things, these podcasts, these stories that we share, these things that we tell you, these things that we share with you, rather, in the hopes that we can spark something to help. These are things of value that can definitely help move the needle. And this is where we are, and this is what we've got to do. So if I don't make that decision, if I allow self-doubt to have its way, then none of this is happening. And none of my happiness, none of my real optimism and joy about and passion about what it is that I do am I experiencing. And you're not experiencing me, and I'm not experiencing you. And that's robbery. That would have been robbery. I mean, do you feel me? That would have been just pure robbery. Now that I think about that in this light. What's robbing you? Is self-doubt somewhere robbing you? And that's what we're talking about here in the Mitch Race podcast. So let's go. Here are the 7 dangers of self-doubt and what they do. Number 1, hinders personal growth. Self-doubt can prevent you from trying new things, taking risks, and pursuing your goals due to a fear of failure or inadequacy. Second danger of self-doubt impacts self-esteem and confidence. Self-doubt can impact and does impact your self-esteem and confidence. I shared with you again in my story that my self-esteem and confidence were impacted by self-doubt, a scarcity mindset. And it caused me to really to make a poor almost caused me to make a poor decision. I said no to the opportunity of change at that time to grow in a different direction. And it almost had its way. Self-doubt leads to procrastination. Self-doubt can make it difficult for one to take action and complete tasks, as you may fear making mistakes or not being good enough. Let me tell you, you are good enough. You are enough. But self doubt will tell you that you are not. That's a real danger. Self doubt exacerbates anxiety and depression. It's often associated with anxiety and depression. And and so it can contribute to negative self-talk and a pessimistic outlook. How many of you have actually experienced that, where as you doubt yourself, you doubt what you do, you doubt how you feel, you doubt that you have what it takes, you doubt that that you're really worthy of earning the desired six-figure income, and or just being everything that you should be. You do, you know, um that six-figure self-image of yours, it's tarnished. You doubt that too. How many of you have experienced that? That's self-doubt. That's creating all of these other voices that tell you that you're not good enough. And think about all of the people, and those of you out there who are listening to this, you believe them, because I know that this podcast, people are hearing this, and I know that you believe it. I know that, and yet you kind of, and I can, and I can understand that too, because I've been there. You kind of pan it, you push it off to the side, you ignore it, and you just say, almost as if it's just another thing, but it's not. It's self doubt, and your self esteem, your self image, your confidence, knowing your value, your self value, all of those things are contained within that. So I know that I'm in the right calling, and I know that I'm speaking right, and I know that I'm speaking to the right people. I have no doubt about that. I am totally confident in that. And that's why I do it. That's why I'm here this morning. Despite anything that may have gone on this morning, technically getting on the page, I guarantee you I'm locked and loaded, and I'm ready to fire. I'm having just a good time. I love it. Thank you for being here, y'all. I'm so grateful for you. I really am. I'm grateful that I get to choose to love to be with a group of loving, dedicated, champion people who want more out of life. I'm just so grateful for every one of you. And that is whether you're watching this live on the replay and you need help. I'm grateful for you all being here, and I'm happy to help. So, yeah, create social isolation, um, hinders your career advancement. Self doubt can hinder your career advancement. It can prevent you from applying for promotions, taking on new challenges, or advocating for your interests at work. And this is just talking about at work, the things that can happen at work. What about your gifts and the things that you're called to do? So we talk about it hindering career advancement. How about it hindering life and purpose advancement? Keeping you from the next thing that you have to do, keeping you from that podcast, keeping you from that masterclass, keeping you from building that infrastructure for your business that that you need to build. It's a danger. That's why we're talking about the 7 dangers of self-doubt today. Because somebody needs to hear this. Somebody needs to get set free. And as I preach to you, I'm preaching to myself. And I got no problem with that. Number 7, self-doubt contributes to poor decision making. Poor decision making. Poor decision making. Yeah, I'm talking to you. You know it. You know it. You know it, Icon. Self doubt can make it difficult to make clear and confident decisions, as you may struggle to trust your judgment and instinct. As I said, if you can't trust you, who can you trust? And if you're not willing to trust yourself, you're not gonna make good decisions. You have to reconcile that trust, and you have to understand that it comes from a place of self-doubt. So I talk about these things because I want people to recognize what I'm hoping in doing each of these podcasts is that you start seeing behaviors, you start seeing things that really that are creating the impact on your life's calling, as some would say, your life's blueprint, as ADFG would say, your calling, your purpose, your greatness. And what I'm hoping to do is to be able to share these things, is to teach these things in a way that they're actually making an impact. That we're not just doing this for entertainment. I'm not doing this for just entertainment value. I'm doing this because I want to use my giftings to help free someone up, whether it's you, me, or someone who you love and know, or someone who I've yet to meet, or someone on the other side of this planet. And I know that you hear me. I want someone to be free. I want someone to experience all of what life has for them, what life has for you, your next level greatness, your six-figure self-image, the best version of yourself, your 2.0, your 3.0, your 4.0, da 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 da. That's what I want. So that's why I'm here. And so it's my goal to share these things with you, to share these concepts of confidence, to share these ideas and bring you to the table with them, and hopefully get you to the point whereas you are really just grasping these ideals and running with them, just running with them, because any one of these things that I've talked about now, I think I'm on like podcast number 70 or 71. I guess it's somewhere around there. But from the very beginning, I've been presenting ideas and ideals about these, about self-image and concept, because I love it. I just love it. I can't think of anything now more that I would want to do than to speak about these things and teach these principles, and to help you out there become the best version of yourself. So that being said, I'm just going to go quickly over the 7, because I'm so grateful that you're here as well. Thank you so very, very much. I'm grateful that you're here. I'm going to go over the 7. I'm going to go over some comments as we have time, because I know that I burnt up some time at the beginning, and I want to give your time back because it's valuable, as you are. So here we go. Here are the 7 dangers of self-doubt and what they do. They hinder your personal growth, number 1. Number 2, they impact your self-esteem and your confidence. Number 3, self-doubt leads to procrastination. Number 4, self-doubt promotes anxiety. It exacerbates anxiety and depression. Number 5, self-doubt creates social isolation. Number 6, self-doubt hinders career advancement. Number 7, self-doubt contributes to poor decision making. And if you got those things, say I got them. I'm excited. This has really been interesting, and I want to thank you for being so gracious and allowing me to share my story with you as well. That meant a lot. But I know that you have a story as well. That's the deal. You have a story as well, And I want you to be able to share that. You have a voice as well. You have things to share. You have dreams. You have goals and purpose to be unwrapped. Um, but here's the deal: if you're struggling with self doubt, scarcity issues, image issues, confidence issues, self esteem issues, they're not going to help you move forward. And your gifts and your purpose will remain under wraps. And that's not what I'm here for. I'm here to help you uncover that purpose. I'm here to get that thing under wraps, the thing that you haven't seen yet. Because if it happened for me, it can definitely happen for you. And I can help you through that process. So I want you to DM me and put image 2025 in your reach out, and I'll give you 30 minutes of free time. And 30 minutes is a lot of free time, and it's very valuable. My time is valuable, and so is yours. And we'll help you figure out, I'll help you to figure out what's hindering you from next level greatness and get you moving again. So I want to thank you all again for being here. And I'm going to go over some of these comments because they are valuable. I'm going to go to Instagram a little bit, and then I'm going to go to Facebook, and I'll go to YouTube. I'm going to keep I'm keeping a lot of these comments as I can. I'm able to screen capture comments and things so I can get back to them. And it's my goal to start sharing these things with you, the audience, because you're creating this channel. I'm a vessel. You're creating this channel, and I'm grateful to God for you and for this very unique opportunity and format each week that I get to do. So let's go. Okay. This is an interesting one. I like this one. I've been baptized in the river this morning. Thank you. Oh my gosh. Wow, you guys are amazing. And Florida chimes in. Did you baptize? Did you say baptized in the river? Cracking up over this. I'm so grateful that you're here. Thank you, Strong Island, and thank you, Washington, for that last comment. I'm grateful to be here, and thank you, Strong Island. I appreciate you. You are disarming us without firing a single shot. Truth will set you and us free. I totally agree with that. Yes, sir. I'm grateful. I'm hitting the nail on the head. Thank you, Florida. Grateful to you too, CB. I think you're Atlanta. CB. I think you're Atlanta, but you can correct me. You could just put in where you're from. Thank you, Covington. Locked and loaded. Boom. Uh-huh. Yep. Beep beep. I got the keys to this Jeep. Yes. Sounds like the other voice talking to us in our ear, but we have to cast down and ignore. Yes. Um, our mentor, our fearless leader, also speaks about that. We have to take captive, according to the word, those thoughts and those voices. Yep, the 7 dangers of self-doubt. I see you all are getting a lot of value. Indiana. Okay. Ha! I'm not even going to go there. We're not going to talk about that. We are not. I'm not doing it with you, Indiana. Okay. Here we go. All right. We're going to jump over to Facebook and see if there's a couple more things I can take a look at. See what they're talking about over here. Wow. I see you. I see you. I see you. I see you, Coach DT. Not sure where you're from. That's the thing. So just put that in the chat if you'd like. So from DT to ET, another icon. Have a blessed day. Thank you for your motivation. You're very welcome. Facts are fact. Absolutely. Aren't they, though, Covington? You best believe they are. I can't change those. Self-doubt can kick rocks. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. I love you all. Thank you, Facebook. See you. Jay. Liberty. Fantastic morning. right here from Harlem, New York. I believe you're still in Harlem, New York, but I'm just going to call the name now. Brother Bruce, thank you because you've been awesome. God bless you. Awesome. I want to thank you all. I'm going to just hop over very, very, very quickly over to YouTube. All is good there. All is good everywhere. Thank you so very much. Look, I want you all to have an amazing, really, truly an amazing, amazing weekend. Thank you for each and every Saturday that you all are here. Uh, I'm grateful. I am just so grateful. I'm just so full at this point in time in my life, and I just want to continue to just go on, and I'm going to continue to go on and build and grow, and and go through my challenges as well. And I know you're going to go through yours as well. But I just wanted to encourage you to let you know that you're not alone, that you matter. And as I said, I appreciate you being here. I want you all now to take the rest of your time out. Have an amazing, amazing Saturday. Whatever it is that you do, be safe. Have an amazing weekend. Enjoy and love. And again, until another, reframe your vision, reframe your value, and reframe your victory. And I'll see you again really, really soon. I want to thank you and welcome. Welcome, Strong Island, again. Thank you. Have a great weekend, everybody. Catch you on the replay.